Hello friends, and in this particular video I am going to tell you about RBI and what is especially the RBI. They are asking several questions from RBI. You supposed to be very thorough about RBI, and in this particular high value class I am going to tell you in detail about RBI and how RBI is, what is its role, when it was formed. See, RBI, what is RBI? RBI is called as Reserve Bank of India. Because India is having RBI, RBI is the central bank, means Central Bank of India. You can say many countries are having central bank. Then just like other countries, India is having RBI, Reserve Bank of India. Supreme Monetary and Banking Authority in India, it is called Reserve, as it keeps the reserves of all commercial banks. Why it is called as Reserve? Because it keeps the reserve of all commercial banks. There are commercial banks which are functioning under RBI. And why it is called as Reserve? Because many commercial banks, they keep their certain portion of their money with the Reserve Bank. And that is why it is called as Bankers Bank. Means all the bankers are dependent on RBI. Then RBI established on 1st April 1935 as per RBI Act 1934. RBI was first established on 1st April 1935. Remember it, as per the RBI Act 1934. Then RBI reforms took place in post 1981 Narasimham Committee recommendation. What is Narasimham Committee? Narasimham Committee recommended there are certain means to bring down CRR, SLR, then cash reserve ratio. Why Narasimham Committee recommended to bring down CRR? Because in order to expand the economy and to reach its full potential, Narasimham Committee was set up in order to make recommendation. Narasimham Committee saw that in other countries' national banks, they are keeping the reserve of the central bank very low. Because of that, they are having the money supply to the economy. And in order to do that, the government recommended, the Narasimham Committee recommended, no, we cannot have so much of a high SLR, CRR, cash reserve ratio, bank rate. We will bring it down significantly so that the bank can have enough money, they can give loan to the people. And slowly the RBI also implemented some of the recommendation of Narasimham Committee. Then RBI central office first set up in Kolkata, moved to Mumbai in 1937. They can ask you a question. First headquarter of RBI, it was Kolkata. Later in Mumbai, it was shifted in 1937 to Mumbai, from where it is currently located. Then RBI originally privately owned, but now it is owned by Government of India since nationalization in 1949. Till the time of 1949, RBI was privately owned, and post 1949, it is government owned. Then what is scheduled bank? You must have seen in many of the news, they are saying scheduled bank. What is scheduled bank? Scheduled bank are listed in the second schedule of RBI Act 1934. All the banks which are mentioned in the second schedule of RBI Act 1934, they come under scheduled bank. And all the banks which are not mentioned in the second schedule, they are non-scheduled banks. Then scheduled banks are also two types. One is commercial bank, second one is cooperative bank. One is commercial bank, second one is cooperative bank. All currencies signed by RBI governor. Remember this. All the currencies are signed by RBI governor. Coins are not signed by governor. All the coins are not signed by the governor. This is a fact. Okay. But carry denomination and national emblem. What the coins possess, the 1 rupee coin, 2 rupee coin, 5 rupee coin, 10 rupee coin, they possess the denomination, the number 1, 2, 5, 10, and the national emblem. Okay, the national emblem is there. All currency printing presses comes under RBI. All currency printing presses, they come under Reserve Bank of India. And coins are minted under Ministry of Finance. Coins are minted under Ministry of Finance, Government of India. Who is the owner of all these currencies? Especially the RBI is currency and coins, Ministry of Finance, Government of India. Minimum reserve system. What is minimum reserve system? Minimum value of government held gold, that is 200 crores worth of gold. Whatever the currency printed, at least 200 crore worth of gold, they keep it in reserve. Then printing excess money by the RBI increases inflation. If, say for example, in order to finance the deficit, RBI prints more money, what happens? Inflation goes up in the economy. Inflation goes up in the economy. So whenever RBI prints excess money, it increases the inflation. Remember this. RBI Insignia. Last year they asked a question regarding this. RBI Insignia. In initial phases, it started with lion and palm tree. Later on, it changed into Royal Bengal tiger and palm tree. The first one they started with lion palm tree. Currently, it is Royal Bengal tiger and palm tree. So let's do a quick recap what we studied in this video. Supreme Monetary Banking Authority, it is RBI. Why it is called as the RBI? Because it is reserved to all the banks, commercial bank. RBI established on 1st April 1935 as per RBI Act 1934. Its first reform took place in 1991 as per Narasimham Committee recommendation. First started in Kolkata, later shifted to Mumbai in 1937. Then it was previously privately owned, and later on in 1949 when RBI was nationalized, it is owned by Government of India. Then scheduled bank. Scheduled bank is second schedule mentioned in second schedule of, and scheduled banks are two types. One is commercial scheduled bank and second one is cooperative scheduled bank. Then non-scheduled bank are not included in second schedule of RBI Act 1934. All currency signed by RBI governor. Coins are not signed by governor. Coins are not signed by governor. All currencies are printed by RBI. And coins are printed by not minted by Ministry of Finance, GOI. Then excess money printed, then it leads to inflation. In insignia, RBI insignia, it was first it started with lion and palm tree. Currently it is Royal Bengal tiger and palm tree. Thank you very much.